Well, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Well, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but you still can't start a Homebrew Wednesday without a homebrew. So there she is. So this is like the third version of my Moon Helen Yacht. So somewhat of a Blue Moon clone that I've morphed and kind of played with, and it's not a bad beer. Still kind of a wit beer. Big coriander and a lot of orange peel, but drinks real good. So cheers to y'all. All right. So, like I said, it's been a little bit since I've done a Homebrew Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm excited because it's good to be back on YouTube and seeing some other people jump up. Dan Disseletts, I'm glad to see him back on. Mash Paddle, he come back on after a little bit, so it's good to see those two come back on YouTube. So I have a little bit of brew footage because I did a zombie dust clone on Sunday, and it's going to be a good. I think it's going to be a good beer. There's just a little bit over six and a half ounces, if I remember right, of Citra throughout the boil, and then I think it'll have 3 ounce dry hop of Citra at the 7-day mark. So I'm looking forward to having that beer come out. I haven't got an IPA on tap, and that's just a criminal, I tell you. But so yeah, I got the Zombie Dust IPA coming up. I'm hoping to brew actually tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Hoping to brew tomorrow and do a pale ale, an Azacca pale ale. And that one's going to have bittering with Warrior and then Azacca throughout. Supposed to be right around about 35 IBUs, so kind of a mid pale ale, but hopefully it'll fill up one of my other kegs because I kicked my DKN, which is not right. I kicked my peach cobbler. That was the second iteration. It's gone. So I'm down 2 kegs, so I need to get some more beer done. So excited about, doing a little bit of upgrades to my brewery. I went out to the local homebrew store when I went and got my Zombie Dust grains. And I've been looking for a hop spider, and I seen that Wally and Nate had picked up some pretty decent ones. So I was looking at those, but as I walked in the store, I seen this and sitting on the wall. And when I walked over and took a look at it, it's a 300 micron filter and just a basic design. It's not really sturdy, but it'll do. So, but the price was right. It's 15 bucks. Can't complain about that. So I picked that up. Also, while I was there, I've been looking at buying a grain meal because I haven't had one. Excuse me. Not bad manners, just good beer. So I've been looking at a grain mill, and I talked a little bit back and forth with a few people, and I think I'm going to go with the barley crusher. And it just so happens that, again, my local homebrew supply had it on sale. And so it's a 15-pound hopper, 2-roller. And it comes with a bucket and the attachment to fit on a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket. And so 136 bucks. So I had him put it away for me, and I'm going to go pick that up probably next week. So I'll be able to to crush my own grains because I've been doing it over at the local homebrew store, and he does a great job. But I'd just like to add that to my little operation here. Let's see what else is going on. NHC. Irritated. So I'm not going to be able to go this year. I really wanted to. Was hoping that I could. But coming up with my retirement plans and that kind of stuff, just not going to happen. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm retiring this year. And so I've been doing a lot of prep work for that. And during the time of NHC, I'm more than likely going to be out processing through Fort Carson. So, not going to make it this year. But hopefully next year. Anyway, so excited to see that come up, and hope everybody has a great time. But anyway, I've been blabbering on here for 5 minutes or so, and I need another drink. Cheers. Anyway, yeah, so like I said, I got a little bit of brew footage, more of just hop porn. And, you know, showing the hop drops and maybe a little bit of mash, but not a whole lot. But anyway, like I said, I hope everybody has a great Homebrew Wednesday. Glad to be back on here doing this stuff. So y'all take care and have a happy Homebrew Wednesday. The zombie dust is all mashed in. We were shooting for a 153. I think I'm a 154, so I'm good with that. Fly sparging this zombie dust clone out. Pretty color. Okay, so here we are. Did 1.25 ounces of Citra for the first wort hop. Just bringing it up to a boil. Well, she's a rolling. So here's 1.25 ounces of Citra. So another 1.5 ounces of Citra. Little Warfluck, and some yeast nutrient. Okay, so the little buzzer's going off. Here's another 1.25 ounces of Citra. Alright. Okay, another 1.25 ounces of Citra. Here we go. So we're going on flame out, so 1.5 ounces more of Citra. Here we go.